Did you know that one of the oldest diseases in human history still claims millions of lives today? It's a silent invader that lurks in the air we breathe, and despite modern medicine, it remains a threat. Tuberculosis, TB for short, might seem like something out of the past, but it's very much a present danger. Join us today as we uncover the fascinating story behind this ancient disease, how it spreads, and what warning signs you should look out for. Stick around because the facts will surprise you. Welcome back to Health Arc, where we bring you the latest insights on health and wellness. We are going to start with the origin of tuberculosis. Let's rewind time for a moment. Tuberculosis has been around for thousands of years, with scientists tracing its roots as far back as 9,000 years ago. Evidence of TB has been found in ancient Egyptian mummies, making it one of the oldest known infectious diseases. But it wasn't until the 19th century that TB became widely understood. A German physician named Robert Koch finally identified the bacteria responsible for TB in 1882, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. This discovery was groundbreaking and earned him a Nobel Prize. Before Koch's breakthrough, tuberculosis was often referred to as consumption because of the way it seemed to consume a person's health, slowly and painfully. So, what exactly causes tuberculosis? As mentioned, TB is caused by a bacterium called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Unlike other bacteria that might cause an upset stomach or a sore throat, this one primarily attacks your lungs, though it can also spread to other parts of the body like the kidneys, spine, or brain. What makes it particularly dangerous is that it spreads through the air. Imagine this. You could be sitting next to someone who has TB, and if they cough, sneeze, or even talk, tiny droplets containing the bacteria could enter the air. All it takes is breathing in these infected droplets, and the bacteria could find its way into your lungs. But here's the twist. Not everyone who gets infected with the bacteria becomes sick right away. Now here's where things get tricky. Tuberculosis doesn't always show its cards right away. There are two types of TB infections, latent and active. In the latent phase, the bacteria are in your body, but they're essentially asleep, meaning you don't feel sick and you can't spread the disease to others. But when the bacteria wake up and become active, the symptoms can become severe. Here are some of the telltale signs of active tuberculosis. A persistent cough that lasts for 3 weeks or more. Chest pain, especially when breathing or coughing. Coughing up blood or mucus. Unexplained weight loss. Fatigue and weakness. Fever and chills. Night sweats. These symptoms can sneak up slowly and worsen over time, so it's important to pay attention if they linger. TB is often mistaken for other illnesses, which is why it's essential to get checked by a healthcare professional if you suspect something's wrong. How exactly does TB spread? This is the part everyone needs to know, especially since it's so easy to catch. Remember how we talked about those tiny droplets that spread when someone with active TB coughs or sneezes? Well, if you're nearby and inhale those droplets, the bacteria could settle in your lungs. But here's a key point. TB is not spread by shaking hands, sharing food or drinks, or even touching surfaces. It's primarily airborne. This means crowded places with poor ventilation, like public transportation, schools, or even homes, can be breeding grounds for TB transmission. It's important to note that people with latent TB are not contagious. Only those with active TB can spread the bacteria, and it takes close, prolonged exposure for transmission to occur. So, while it's not as easy to catch as, say, the common cold, TB can still spread if precautions aren't taken. As we've seen, tuberculosis may be ancient, but it's far from gone. Understanding how it originated, what causes it, its symptoms, and how it spreads is crucial to protecting ourselves and others. Though we haven't touched on treatment today, there are ways to fight this disease, and early detection is key. TB is a battle that's been fought for centuries, but with knowledge and prevention, we can reduce its impact on modern society. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share this video to spread awareness, not the disease. Be sure to hit that like button if you found this video informative. Subscribe for more health and science content, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Stay healthy and take care.